Hey there, Doug Sahlin, your digital photo guru here. Today I'm going to show you how to sharpen images in Lightroom. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos. Give this video a like and leave comments. Stick around till the end of the video and I'll show you a really cool tip. Okay, now here I've got an image I've done the majority of my processing on, but it's time to sharpen it. And to sharpen it, you go into the detail panel in Lightroom. You have a portion of the image highlighted, and you can use that for sharpening, but I recommend that you click the image and go to 1:1. Now here I am at 1:1, and I'm going to zoom in on some of the details I want sharpened. And if you press down the Option key when you drag the slider, you get a grayscale preview. Now this image, I want a lot of sharpening in the details, so I'm going to go, generally my limit is 75 for heavy sharpening. Now there I've sharpened the image, but you see I've got a little bit of noise in here as well. So the next thing is radius. Now radius is the distance from the edges in pixels that the image is sharpened. In this case, it's 1 pixel. So if I hold down my Option key, Alt on a Windows machine, and drag the slider, I'm increasing the distance from the edge that I sharpen details. Now you see here it's gone just a little bit crunchy. So I'm going to double click this and go back to its default of 1 pixel, and we're not seeing the artifacts from over sharp, which is typically a crunchy edge. Now next we have detail, and detail is a wonderful thing when you're working with landscapes and images like this. Again, I'm going to hold down my Option key and drag the slider to the right to preview what I'm getting. And this is another area where you can go over the top. I'm just going to over sharpen this on purpose, and you see I've got artifacts. My edges look a bit too crunchy, especially on the text here. So I'm going to go back to the default by double clicking this, and I'll just drag the detail slider right here where I'm highlighted on the text. And that is about as far as I'd want to go. Now I told you I was going to show you something very cool if you stuck around to the end of the video. When you apply sharpening, you apply it to the entire image. But we have another slider down the bottom called masking. And again, I'm going to hold down my Option key, and you can see it's applying it to the whole image. And the trick is to drag the slider to the right. And you see some of the details start coming up. And you see some of the muddy stuff, which is digital noise, go away. And I'd stop about right there. And there's our sharpening. And it's really subtle. There's before and there's after. See, there's just a little bit of sharpening applied. So there you have it, sharpening your images in the detail panel in Lightroom.